The bad thing about cliffhangers is that something can always change, and we never get the next installment. Just ask The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and all those post-credit teases. If they're smart, studios will shoot the next part at the same time or immediately after, capitalize on the fervor their unexpected ending could have. When audiences have to wait a long time, interest can easily fall into the wayside. We'll see if that affects the upcoming Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. The last time we saw Miles Morales, he was escaping from an army of Spider-Man variants who believed he would ruin the multiverse. He thought he had landed back home, but quickly realized that he was in an alternate universe where he followed in his Uncle Aaron's footsteps and became the Prowler. They don't seem to take kindly to doppelgangers crash landing in their dimension. Initially, the plan was for the next installment to be out the following year, but something about best laid plans and all that. So what do we actually know about the upcoming film?
I'm Miles Morales. But you can call me the Prowler.
If I don't get home, our dad is going to die.
You're dead.
This is where I should insert that gif of Gary Oldman from Leon the Professional screaming, "Everyone!" All of the original cast from both movies will be coming back for this one. Yes, even fan favorites from Into the Spider-Verse that sat out the last film. Lest we forget that we saw them all gearing up to save Miles from the alternate Spider-Man army. So that means we'll be seeing Spider-Ham once again pulling a mallet out of thin air to hit his enemies, or Spider-Noir having his trench coat blowing in some unease breeze as he stares into the night. As of yet, there doesn't seem to be any new significant character additions, which makes sense as we're just continuing the story of the last movie and Spider-Man 2099's quest to stop the Spot from destroying the multiverse.
You talked about this? You knew? You all knew?
I didn't know how to tell you.
Spider-Verse trilogy was supposed to be wrapped up by now. What is taking so long on his third film? There was a 5-year gap between Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. We all breathed a sigh of relief knowing that at least we only had 1 year to wait for the next film. Things have a weird way of working out though. Originally, the team was supposed to be working on both films simultaneously. As production moved along, it was apparent that they would have to pause work on the third film to move all the resources over to the second film. From different accounts, that seemed to work out fine, as they hadn't worked out an ending for the third film yet, so it would give them time to come up with one. Once work on Across the Spider-Verse was done, work was set to begin on the third film to finish what needed to be done before the voice work could begin. Not so fast. A writer's strike and an actor's strike would put an end to that idea. With no one being able to work on the script or any of the cast being able to record anything, it put them on hold indefinitely.
And then I looked at my uncle and...
Let me guess. He died?
Once the strikes finally ended and everyone returned to work, they had to deal with all the schedule changes. Lots of the cast and crew had to push other projects back, which meant that openings for them to work on the recording had changed. With the film's intricate animation style and design, this was not something they could just easily throw together. Some of the kinks have finally been worked out, and recording has finally moved ahead. It's become obvious that there was no way they would meet their intended 2024 target, and it had to be pushed back by a lot. The producers Christopher Miller and Phil Lord, directors of Into the Spider-Verse, have actually looked at this as a blessing. This gave the team the time to work on the film and make sure it was up to the quality of the other films in the series. Sony considered pushing the release date to 2026, but with the fourth Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day, coming out on July 26, 2026, it was decided to push the film to 2027 to keep from competing with themselves.
All stations, drop what you're doing and stop Spider-Man.
Wait, you?
You know that Spider-Man movies have come out in the summer to bring in that summer movie money. The plan right now is to release it on June 4th, 2027. So we still have a way to go before we actually see how things turn out. That's a big step away from a March 2024 release. While we wait to see a trailer or anything for the new movie, Sony did show footage of the film at CinemaCon 2025. This will have to be it for now until we can see a trailer for the film. 2 years is a long time to wait. Are you excited to see Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse? Let us know. know in the comments.
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. JoBlo was created by movie fans for movie fans, and we appreciate your support.